The next essay you'll be expected to submit is essay related to your study plan in the UK. Now, to be chosen for Chevening Scholarship, you must demonstrate why you choose your master's courses and how they align with your past experiences and future goals. Your application should show the choice of three courses or three universities in the UK you are interested in studying. It might be three similar or different courses in the same or different universities. Now, if you don't really understand how this works, you can go to the Chevening website, www.chevening.com, and check it out. You can always check the frequently asked questions section and see answers they've given around this. Now, essay should demonstrate why you selected the specific three courses and universities in the UK. Make connections. In your essays, you should make connections. Explain how all three of your choosing courses related to your professional and academic background and aspiration. Focus on the course content. Emphasize the specific models and assessments that will help you achieve your goals. Details of course content and models can be accessed through specific university websites. Those courses you've applied, the universities you've applied in, check their website. You will see that those courses they have their models and different course outlines in the different websites. Look out these models and see how this course content would help you in your career goals and aspiration. You should also highlight any existing offers of admission into any of the courses or universities. Mention provisional admissions and offers you've already gotten. Now, offers could be provisional. Offers could depend on you getting your English scores, your English results. It could depend on you accepting the offers that have been given to you. So you should be able to tell in your application if you've got any conditional or unconditional offers. Sometimes they will call it provisional offers. If you've had any provisional offers, you should be able to indicate it in your application. The final essay you're expected to write is related to your career goals. Now, the Chevening network or the Chevening application requires you to clearly state what you would achieve post study. Now, I'd always advise people when writing this essay to talk about what they would achieve 2 to 3 years after their study, 3 to 6 years after their study, and 6 years and above after their study. So if you can divide it into these three sections, it will help you to write a very captivating essay when it comes to your career goals. What are you going to achieve 2 to 3 years after your study, 3 to 6 years after your study, and 6 years and above after your study? These would include three of these would include your short-term career goals, your medium-term career goals, and your long-term career goals. While writing this, your essay should indicate SMART goals, meaning that it should be specific, it should be measurable, it should be attainable, it should be realistic, and it should be time bound. Specific, what specifically are you going to achieve at the end of your study in the UK? Measurable, what are the metrics, what are the data that would show us that you're meeting your goals? Attainable, is this something that can really be done? Realistic, is it realistic? Time bound, is it short term? Is it medium term? Is it long term career goals? Now, one thing I would always advise people is that you don't just go get an education in the UK. You go about learning about so many other people in the UK. You get experiences, you network. So people actually leverage on their Chevening experiences. They discuss how, if choosing for the Chevening Scholarship or if offered an admission to study in the UK, they would discuss in their essay how the Chevening experience and the Chevening network would help them to reach their career goals. I've seen so many people who, after studying in the UK, they come back home and they leverage on individuals or personalities they met in the UK or through the Chevening alumni network to do amazing things around their work or amazing things around their field. And you can decide to include this in your application to strengthen your application. Another thing to add during your application when talking about career goals is what benefit will your Chevening scholarship or your UK study have on your home country. Essay on how your study will benefit your home country upon graduation is one thing that would strengthen your application. How is your proposed career plans or how is your proposed career goals linked to your priority areas? Now, the Chevening Network or the Chevening FCDO, which is the department that sponsors the Chevening application. For each country, they have their specific goals that they plan meeting. Let me say for Nigeria, for India, for Pakistan, they have specific goals for this country. So it's quite beneficial if you go online and check the FCDO goals for your country. Let me say you're applying from Nigeria, you check the FCDO goals or the FCDO target for Nigeria. You will see their targets and you streamline your application based on the course you're taking. You streamline your application towards meeting these goals. Now, why this is important also is because Chevening is designed and the courses you can study through Chevening is designed to meet these priority areas. So if you focus your application towards these target areas, it will go a whole long way in strengthening your application. You should also talk about how your new skills, qualities, and experiences that you get through Chevening, how it will be applied in achieving your career goals. Now, these are a few things you need to include in your essays. I think if you follow some of these or all of these, it would give you a leverage when you're applying for your Chevening scholarship.